Are those guys mixed up in this too? Come, Perry. Must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat. Not to mention the soil. Can't enough arable earth as it is. I wouldn't stand too close. Who were you, Mr. Bonanzo, sir? These air suppose look like could go off any minute. Suffering slimes. Nanzo, Perry, are you alright? Quick you two. Quick you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie. We are, Rosie. But alas, the wheat is not. Spoils, they obliterated the entire crop. Who are you two? Pray tell. And who are you two? Pray tell. Not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way. This is Raikkonen, and this is Malroth. Raikkonen says he's a builder. Blimey! Oh. Blimey heck! What kind of fella goes around telling everyone he's a builder? He must have something wrong with his head. All said. Listen here, young Rosie. You may have fooled us this far, but we shall not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe that this so-called builder will somehow salvage this preposterous plan of yours, you are gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry. We're leaving. Oh, alright. You must face facts, my dear Fairfield farm. The Fairfield farm is gone. Dream is over, and it's time to wake up. Ugh. That sucker beardy bloke really rubbed me the wrong way. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point there. It's no trying in rebuilding this farm if there's no soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. The finest farm on Fairfield and I'm the finest farmer on Fairfield, and Raikkonen is a real life builder. We work together. I know we can do it. Oh, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to rebuild this place anyway? Why? It's like Banana said, it's my dream. Dreamer? No, I never really got my head around all this hopes and dream stuff. To go on about. Please, Raikkonen. I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Fairfield Farm, won't you? Hey. Now that we've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Raikkonen, Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? First thing we'll need to do is a field to plant our crops in. Where's the best place to place it? Wonder. Only we had some kind of sign. We learned how to make scarecrow. I think I can make this sound a little bit louder. Oh right, in the game itself I wanted to do one thing. Settings. What's the matter, Icon? You're looking very pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows? Of course, scarecrows are always found in fields. We stick one in the ground, everyone will know what that's where a new field is. So where should we put it? Oh! I know just the spot. There's still a little bit of good clean soil over there. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil, but not until you officially mark the field with the scarecrow, of course. If you need materials, you can get cord from the vines that grow around and wood from the trees. You just have to hit them with a hammer. Go on, Riker, and build us a scarecrow and put it in the middle of the field. That's what I think it is. We're talking about it. It is! Now that we have a scarecrow, everyone will know where to plant our crops. Alright. You can leave the next step to me. It's tilling time. These are for extra unlockable things, I believe. Hmm. I'm preparing for the next step I already know about. We all need to build something, and we need some basic blocks for that. And this is the most abundant block around, so that's helpful. They are going to be very obvious about what we need. So I have a feeling that these slimes can't even damage me. The thing tried to tackle me, and it just flew over my head or something. But it bounced into me and over. Let's see, can they attack me? Oh my god, they can't. They can't. Oh, those poor slimes. Oh, there's something there. It's a slime with a... Alright. What do you think, Rykrim? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. I couldn't have done it without you. Your excellent inventions and my farming fitness will be able to make some fantastic fields. I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, everyone would risk their life telling a stranger they're a builder. You don't see what's so dangerous about that? You've been living on a rock, or something. Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. But anyway, we better get back to business. We have a field now. Let's grow some crops. Ah, the farming's so much fun. I'm so happy I could stop. You look pretty cheery just now. You're waving your arms in the air with a big grin on your face. What's that about? Huh? Something popped out of me? And you picked it up? I didn't feel like it was bursting with violently just now. Maybe some of the happiness actually burst out. Or whatever it was, it sure come in useful. Any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. Gracious gratitude. Show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming and other things we take for granted. The residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Basically, gratitude points are what allows you to upgrade town. But for now we only have one, but we get more people, and that way we even get more people, we allow more unlocks, and so forth and so forth. Yeah. Right now that the soil is already, the next thing to do is to plant some seeds. Here, you go, reckon these are for you. Cabbage. To be honest, plowing is easy peasy. Anyone with a hoe can do it. But it takes a steady hand and keen eye to plant the seeds properly. And I think you're just the man for the job. There'll be 5 cabbage seeds there together, Raikwen. Let me know when you're all resting happily in the soil. So, gonna be planting these things. You place them close together. Good work, Raken. You planted all the seeds, and you did a lovely job of it too. Just wait until Bonanza and Perry see this. We'll be begging for the piece of agriculture action. Enough of the seeds will sprout, and we'll be one step closer to fulfilling my dream. Except there's one problem. Thanks to you, we have ourselves a fully plowed and planted field. The only thing left is to water the seeds. You see that little hill over there, Raikwen? There's a spring at the very top, but it's a bit of a pain to have climb all the way up there every time we need water. That's where you come in. Can you build something that would make it easier for us to get the water, some sort of irrigation station? And this is going to be, don't unlock something new, but we get a blueprint. And this is what we needed. We needed some boiled soil as blocks, and we need to destroy something. Okay, and that's it. This it? It is! Blueprint for irrigation station. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing! It's like the one you drew back on the island, eh? It looks like we have to gather the materials for this one ourselves. Oh, if there's one thing we have plenty of, there's here in Fairfield, it's soil. You smash the ground if you need some. Oh, don't forget to break the blocks that holding the water back when you're done. Then you have ourselves a nice little watering hole. And if you start feeling a bit peckish, just remember there's always plenty of kelp down at the beach. There's some way to that is uncomfortably awkward. Really no other way to do this. Okay. So to do this I need to hold both the left button and the left two left bumpers to actually stay in place and do this kind of stuff instead of needing to run around like crazy. It's useful because you can actually just keep on going backwards and and you also don't fall off platforms seemingly. Maybe. We need to check. No clue what's placing. Yeah. Okay, I can actually just toggle it. Could do that here, that would be nice. It's first person. Oh yeah, there's no button to do this. Back. Build knock here. I missed some blocks, but thinking what can actually set it up, but get what? Oh, I should do that. Mm. Okay, I can buy and control. I can't even do that. That is very counterintuitive. Okay, if I what is the button? Change tool. Case of grab fish. Own button. Okay. Okay, if I'm doing this, doesn't depend on where my character is facing. At the moment, my character is facing is facing this way, but it's actually looking to the left. So realistically, actually, I'm looking like this, and it makes more sense. Nice work, Raikön. Whatever this thing is, it looks just like the blueprint. Boom! Ooh! That's what we call ourselves an irrigation station. We can water the fields. I can't thank you enough, Raikön. Watering plants is a lot of like tilling soil, and any old idiot can do it. So you can leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work the magic. There we go, Raikön. All thirsty little seeds have a nice big drink now. That's all there is to it. You just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, then wait. It's easier said than done, though. One thing, you need healthy soil, and there's hardly any left on the island. Easy to tell if there's soil spoiled. If the soil is spoiled, it goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss growing on top. When you dig down, you find nothing but grimy slime. Only soil that is any good for gardening is a nice earthy brown color. Just take a look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to the moldy mud nearby. We'll go. Can I actually build it? Can I build a box? I cannot. Alright, Raikön, there's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow. First we'll get some little sprouts, then little while later they start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up. When the time comes, you won't need any special equipment to harvest them. Just hit them with that zipper stick I've seen you swinging about. Maybe a while before they're ready to harvest it though. In the meanwhile, you could pass the time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields. You could plant some more seeds too. Speaking of which, there are a few more I had hidden away. You may as well go ahead and plant them. Oh, okay, that will. Cool. Could do is. Dug ourselves a little bit deeper than we want. So the way farming works in this game is the seeds are basically they're sort of separate block, and so long as there's a seed planted, the plant will just keep on growing and be harvested and then grow out again. Wow, we finally grown out the first fur-field cabbages, and they're absolute beauties. Been so long since we've had proper crop, but with those hard spores spring all the time and ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen better cabbages in all my life. Thank you so much, Raikkonen. Why me? Oh, blimey. These cabbages good. Gosh. Did you and Rosie really grow them all by yourselves? Maybe you really are builders after all. All the more reason why we should shun his accursed presence. Come along now, Perry. We're leaving. Huh? Yes, sir. Why is Birdie so has such a grudge against builders? Anything accursed, it's that dog on his chin. I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everyone knows that builders spread the desolation and despair wherever they go. Don't worry, Raikkonen. I think builders are. I don't think that builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great. Lander spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. You can't expect him to change his mind overnight. By the way, something occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. Do you see the big bell there? Well, there's an old story about it. Once upon a time, a builder came to Fairfield. He showed the people the wonder of building to earn their awe and appreciation. Then he whacked the bell with all his might. When the islanders heard the ring out loud, and clear, something awoke within them. We were filled with the power of creation, and Fairfield Farm flourished. As you see, Raikkonen, those funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. So there's only one way to know. Sure, go on over to the builder's bell and give it a great big wallop. Oh, you need to also do that. Okay. Ah, okay, that's when we learn these things. I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. Like the whole place has been filled with some kind of strange power. Marauding mollusks. Builder, what have you done? There's the energy flowing through me. The whole body been filled with yearning to create. It's got this uncomfortable urge to go until a field. I hoped this would happen. All the power you collected was released when you rang the bell. It opened our eyes to the wonder of building. It looks like it even inspired you. Now you can build simple stools, simple small tables and chests. That's so. Is that so? Certainly you use some furniture around here. You can make all that, can you? Those really are amazing. Alright, Raikkonen. We're all very impressed. You can stop posing now. From now on, you will have full cooperation from Perry and I. Let us rebuild the great farm and restore this place to its former glory. We shall tend the field from the moment we wake up in the morning and the moment we fall asleep at night. No crop shall remain underwatered on my watch. It's fantastic, isn't it, Raikkonen? Now we can all work together to see Fairfield Farm reborn. Residents will behave differently depending on the time of the day and the type of room they're in. They're entitled to lives outside of farm work, you know. That went even better than I imagined. Would have thought that those two would even get so fired up about building. It seems that whenever you build things for us, or when you manage to make things, when we make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into those funny fragments that only you can see. I can see gratitude points. They think that I'm doing something wacky. And then when you collect enough of that emotional energy and you pour it into a ringing of the bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. But my emotional energy only works against me. If I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am, these overall emotions are the key of getting Fairfield Farm back on its feet. Collect as many as you can and make as all the best builders we can be. Okay, now that Bonanza and Perry are finally in the mood of help, we can take Operation Fairfield Farm to the next level. Right, problem is the farm needs soil and seeds, and it looks like we're fresh out of boat. Well, any ideas, Raikkonen? For a mob who hates builders, you certainly seem to be lost without one. The story here, there anyway. So bad about builders, come on. Get to the root of this. Of course, the root. Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't a cabbage. This can be the next thing we grow. Here you go, Raikkonen. I know what it is. I always suspected it might be special, so I kept it hidden away the whole time. Huh? Hey Raikkonen, get a load of that. Platform, it's glowing. It must be because you're a builder and you're holding the bulb. Come on Raikkonen, plant the light bulb in a light and let's see what happens. Didn't press the light bulb into the soft soil. Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks! We really gone and done it. This time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down. Master of Destruction? Who the heck is that? What? Have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean that you don't know about the Children of Hargon either? I see. Well, you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Fairfield follows the teaching of the High Priest Hargon, handed down us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Rosie! 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 We're in an whole heap of trouble here. The Master's on its way over. Must have seen the light from this tree. And there's first of all. Not this again. Hey Raikkonen, look. What in the name of Hargon is happening here? Who planted this tree? Answer me, plateless wretches. What? Building a farm, you say? Heresy! How dare you sully my island with the sinful strain of creation? You will pay dearly for this. Ah! I'm sorry. The fields and the cabbages were my idea. Don't punish Raikkonen just because he's a builder. A builder? This witless looking whelp? Wait, tree. Could it really be? Could it really be what? You know something about it, then spit it out. I am not mistaken. This is a young day tree, sacred sentinel of the Fairfield forest, beneath whose blessed bough this island once flourished. Hear me, my wayward vassals. I've had a change of heart. I've seen the fruit of your labors, and I have decided to forgive you for your sins. My superiors need not know you're a burrow in discretion. Well, keep your secret so long as you keep growing this tree. Should it dwindle and die, and so shall you. Grow the tree, but I don't really know how to. Need not worry on that account. Child, Fairfield's most ancient legend tells exactly what one must do to see the day tree grow tall and strong. Let's see if must harvest 15 cabbages. Fairfield was once far famed for its succulent cabbages. I trust that you can live up to these expectations. Should you lack sufficient seed, suggests you seek out more yourselves. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. People of Fairfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. May I find you need to travel far to find the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Fairfield was once a farmer's paradise, with the field stretching out as far as the eye can see. No farm can operate without plowing soil. 50 squares will suffice. If you cannot find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more. Heard of this so-called day tree? It was a mighty magical tree that can protect all life on Fairfield, or so they say. That's true. We really can grow a new day tree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all. Hold on. Creepy monster turns up out of blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted? We have a live one. See? Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Malroth. I'm not in a position to argue here. You too, Requiem. Oh, you too, Requiem. I can't do this without you. Please say that you help us grow the day tree and bring Fairfield back to life. But I can't do it on my own. We'll only succeed if we work together. Please. Please, won't you help? Yippee, thank you, Requiem. I knew you wouldn't let me down. A wise decision, young builder. If you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you to speak with me once more. I don't know where we're going to find wheat seeds to plant anymore, or any more earth to till, but I'm sure you'll figure something out. Now let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we'll have these tasks done. We'll have these tasks done in no time. I never expected the pasta to appear out of blue like that. It scared the living daylight out of me, so it did. And on top of that, it turns out he interested in the tree planted. Why do you not believe all this Children of Hargon rubbish anyway? Look at your pastor, he's just like someone's grandmother. Tell you the truth, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. Just the way it's always been. But before I forgot, Requiem, have you tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to grow a good big pile, so you may as well know just how delicious they are. Go on, put a nibble on all them cabbages now, why don't you? Want me to eat it? Yes, he's happy because I ate the cabbage so nearby him. He could see. Makes you think of being puppy. Watching someone eat, being satisfied about that. Well, I guess being satisfied if you look at your own cooking being eaten, I can understand that. But this is just, oh, I guess, farmed crops being eaten at satisfied spaces. I can get that. You ate one of them cabbages, didn't you? Good. The thing weren't it? Would do a fine job of eating you wounds too. There's much on this island in the way of creative, so you're going to need to eat your greens while you're here. Oh my god. No, I got dragged here by Rosie. She was hell-bent on rebuilding the farm, you see. I was more worried about being run out by the Children of Hargon. Don't know, but I know. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I? Maybe I can even become a builder like you. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of building from now on, and children don't like it, they can get stuffed. Who dares speak ill of the Children of Hargon? What foul sin defies my divine authority? Show yourself and face full wrath of righteous fury. Jerry Tree, the bastard's got the ass on him. I blame him bad. When Rosie led us to this ruined farm, I doubt her whole plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder here. Still, I expect there must be some advantage of having someone like you around. For instance, you can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you already noticed the large red door by the field. We have converted the ruined room around it into a new sleeping quarters. Heating is to ensure that the walls are at least 2 blocks high. We'll also need a door, of course. A large red front is eminently a suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think you can both agree that softwood and softwood and floorboard blocks are much more befitting of our room for truly. Once this room itself is built, we must begin to think about furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being. Finally, we get to build things. I'm hungry. So there aren't really constructions and how I built this. Figure I'll just do setup. Look. Yippee! We did it! We harvested 15 cabbages. Back in the day, field cabbages were so plentiful that we sent them to the other islands. They were famous near and far for their delicious taste and succulent texture. Maybe one day we'll have that many cabbages. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Look, Raccoon. Look at the day tree. Yes, it finally grew leaves. We did it! Completed the first task, and I think the day tree already is getting stronger. Not bad at all. Maybe I will finally have something truly worthy to try. Do I burn it alive or simply blast it into splinters? Flaming egg! You're done for! I know this old thing were a big mistake. Please don't, father. Did what we said. The tree really did get bigger. We can't stop now. Very true, Rosie. Wish to be spared. Wish to be spared, my rat. You will continue to look after the day tree. As it gets your work, just as stop, so your lives depend on it. Okay. Placed in the wall. Purchasing a certain combination of furniture or items inside a room can give you a special new name. The resident will interact with different ability too. Oh, but I'm not done yet. Where did he go? Blustering baboons, builder. Look at this bedroom. It's better than I've ever imagined it would be. Now we need to not wander about the monster-infested dark of night. We can sleep in the safety of this room and awake well rested next morning. Again, you actually have a roof this time. How would the builder on board need not stop at a single bedroom? He could have house, hot food, happiness. Meandering mollusks. In all these years I've been thinking they were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My lad, ever since I've heard you ring that bell, been overcome with the desire to build. That settles it. My days of pandering to the Children of Hargon are over. You'll leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we will bring life back to the Furrowfield. The art of room building is a fundamental to that. You to be our resident builder, I suggest you hone those skills by building rooms for the rest of the fellow villagers. Alright, my boy. Instead you're in need of seeds. Well, I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. Now, this is all I can give you. I found them in my beard when I was combing it this morning. Isn't much, but hopefully I'll have more to offer you soon. Alright, Quinn, I trust that you can better the bounty of my bird. I refer, of course, to the seeds I gave you 8 in your quest to restore the day tree. Furrowfield shall also do our part in toiling in fields of morning and sleeping in our new bedroom nightfall, covering our strength for another day labor. What do you do with? What do you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? I suggest you make that lovely bedroom you built for us just a little lovelier. But it needs a bit of tradition, Furrowfieldian decoration. Be it good lad and finish it off with some farming tools and a nice stack of firewood, would you? Okay. Eat. Other. Former flop house. Basic bedroom fitted out. Huh. Ahaha, that's more like it. Well, firewood, the rustic ambience of the farming equipment. This was a fine idea indeed, to say myself. No doubt you noticed that the bedroom you made became a farmer's bedroom. Just a few key additions, you can give a room a whole new identity. People using these unique rooms are much happier than if they had to live in the drab functional cubicles. You will simply overflow with gratitude if you take my meaning. Hargon, this new bedroom is incredible. We're one step close to getting Furfield Farm back on its feet. Indeed, my dear. Our next priority must be to find some more healthy soil. Not build a farm around a few measly patches of workable dirt. We have heard to tell of cursed tribe that once called Iceland home. Were capable of turning soil into clean and fertile earth. I know that not what came of them. Still, we can think of more about it later. For now, you can reward another sample of my bird's bounty. That's a strange one. I can't quite work out where he's coming from, but at least he can destroy the day tree. All we need to do now is find a way to grow a lot of wheat and fill 50 patches of soil. As far as the wheat goes, there used to be a little mill down the east. It's just ruins now. There might still be some wheat seeds hidden there. Put a mark on your map so you know where the ruins are. Priest Hargon, go there and bring back the wheat seeds. Oh, truckies. Have a squeak at all is overwhelming. Squeak and all you men. Now I had to give help for hands to passerby. Something has me really cheesed off right now, and I need to get it off my chest. Used to be a most wonderful granary down this way, absolutely filled to the brim with wheat. Used to sneak in to grab a bit bite to eat whenever I was getting peckish. Now the whole place is completely swarming with monsters. Far too dangerous for me to steal a snack now. If you're heading that way, I'd be very careful if I were you, Squeak. By the way, pet rats on this island aren't like other monsters. We're always friendly and try to help people whenever we can. If you run into one of any of us your travels, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Step right up and have a chat. Oh dear. What the? Oh dear. Yay. Oh, that's good. Great. Fighting. Wait to see what kind of wild weapon you'll do next. Come up with any recipe for arms and armor you might better off using. An anvil. whip them up than a normal warpin. Oh no. Don't want to go there. In fact, screw those slugs. I can't really fight them like. We only have one rock. He sure is good at destroying things. I whack at it many times and he just swings once at it. Gone. Game. Right. Hey, Raikwen, get a load of that massive building. You reckon there's seats there? Only one way to be sure. Let's head in and have a look around. Oh. Yeah, spooks are coming out. Ghosts at the boats are a set of enemies that also appear at night, and they are pretty strong. First I get attacked by monsters and then my weapon breaks. Clean in half. Can't even. Totally an handful like right there, but I would just die if I had to actually make something new. If only someone would offer a trade me a totally sick weapon like a super stick or something, or these useless seeds I found. It really wants a super stick. Let's see if I think. Seriously, I gave her a stone sword which is better than a super stick, and she decided that's not gonna do it. Oh. But oh, OMG! This super stick is a goat. Greatest of all time. It's a goat. Where are you? And where did you get this weapon? You made it? No way. Wait, did you say you're a builder too? It's just too much. You're crazy. Well, crazy or not, I owe you one. Now that I've got a weapon that works again, I can do like the Children of Hargon said and destroy this village. Hold up. I think some like serious sketchy vibes here. Oh no! And more of them. This place is like right on top of an ants nest. I covered so many of them on the way here that my sword literally broke. Like, literally. This is the internet character. Talks in internet slang. Can you guys give me a hand with this one? If we all pitch in, we'll slay these ants in no time. Hold on. Yeah, take this instead. Thanks. And this I will just... Yep. Good. Don't need that. Handy that they all walk in one line towards me and go down in one hit. Iron ants are defeated. Iron ants. That was so lit. We totally crushed those ants like ants. I couldn't have done it without this sweet super stick. We actually had a sword. Super stick. Whoa! I'm so hyped right now. I feel like I'm bursting with excitement. So anyways, you said you were a builder, right? What's up with that? What are you doing in a place like this? Get out of town. You're looking for wheat seeds? So you can rebuild a furfield farm? Man, you're totally going to get some, like, divine retribution for all this. Message for destruction will seriously smite you. Still, you definitely seem to have the knack for the whole building deal. The super stick you made me, it's legit. The building isn't that bad after all. Here, take these. They're the seeds I promised to trade for the stick. Better late than never. Eh? 5 seeds. Much. My name is Brittany. I'm like wicked strong soldier. Let's head back to this farm of yours. I wanna see what those wheat seeds grow into. I'll see you. Did they drop wood? They drop wood. Oh, it's a ghost. Oh yeah, that was definitely worth it. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. Oh! Oh no. They died. You with me, Raquin. Can you open your eyes? He doesn't. Wow, this place is lit. Is it a day tree? It is, isn't it? A lot of the sweet farming setup you got going on. So I'm a soldier, right? I'm more of a breaker than a builder. Want to help out? So I can figure I'll stick around and guard the place for you. Children of Hargon can do one. From now on, I'm all about build. Children of Hargon. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I'm so looking for this. It's gonna be so much fun telling those weirdos in their stuffy old robes where they can stick their stupid rules. Bold words indeed. You will still be so brave when the mess of destruction shatters your arm and armor into thousands of pieces. What? This stuffy robe weirdo. Raikon, you did it! You found some wheat seeds, and you found a new friend too! Like when the Children of Hargon teachings took root in Fairfield, the people gave up building. They threw down their tools and let their fields life follow. If we can bring people back here and get them fired up about building like this, we can still turn things around. No, that's not a bad idea. We might find some hunting workers to take back our own island too. Speaking of all, new things you've been finding, Raikon, aren't you running out of space to keep it all? I've actually been trying to my hand at bit of building myself. Here, I made something to put your tools and materials in. And now we find the most useful item for like the most important thing in pretty much any crafting game where you make a lot of things or you find a lot of things. An actual inventory. And very big inventory at that. It's just going from... It goes from having a hotbar to having a huge inventory in an instant. Kind of. Oh, when you find it, when you get it in the game right now, that's what it's for. You're back, you can collect as many materials as you like. You'll never need to worry about leaving anything behind again. Alright, Raikon, let's plant those wheat seeds. If you don't have enough good soil to plant them, you can always knock out some of the cabbage seeds with your hammer to make space. The bag can hold an amazing amount of items. Select the items and then press down to go straight inside and press to open the bag. So let's say I don't want. I actually want all of these. So that's not. But if I. Then that goes into the bag. Good. Now it has. Yo, Raikon, nice work planting those wheat seeds I gave you. Have we got ourselves a sweet little wheat field? Like way too small, you know. Definitely not enough food. Good soil around here. That's true. I may be the finest farmer on Fairfield, but even I can't conjure clean soil out of thin air. Well, I've heard this hot goss about Wiggly who lives somewhere near here. Here's a part of this, like Private can clean up spoiled soil. Children of Hargon are like, I don't think so, mate. So he's laying low in his burrow. You're saying there's a giant worm out there who can solve the soil problem? That sounds almost too good to be true. You bring him here right away. At this rate, it's going to take forever to harvest all the wheat we need. May as well spend the time shooting out where this Wiggly is hiding. Yeah. The Wiggly is going to be how we're going to get clean soil to make bigger farms and also make everything. We have a new member, so we need there's room. Oh, that's the daytime. There's not much you can do. Here we have Alright, that's enough healing material around with. Like? Oh dear. Actually not that strong. Oh no, you're supposed to dodge that. Yeah. Oh, that's luck. Face. Right, Gwen. Defeating all those monsters has made me even stronger again. I feel the power flowing through my veins. You don't seem quite so pumped up. I don't get a bit worried about you. It's settled. I'll just have to think of a trick I can teach you, even a weakling can use. Ah, how about this? Start by charging up all your power into one sword arm. Yeah, that's it. Better than I expected. Now let it all out in one giant swing. Really go for it. Aha. Yeah, you did it. Not bad at all. Right, Gwen? Even for you. Remember, just hold the attack button to build up power, then once it's all charged up, let it go and unleash the super spin attack. It should come in handy next time in a fight. ability or level up again. New recipe again. Oh, new weapon from Malroth. I can make an anvil, probably not. I cannot. What's this? Did you make me a new weapon? Hahaha. Thanks, I love it. I use this one from now on. I'll keep and hold on the oaken club you made me do. After all, it's the first thing you ever made me. Supposed to got sentimental value. But if you invent any weapon that would make my deal even more damage, build them straight away and hand them over. We increased Malroth's damage output, which is nice. Yeah, the slimes are just like they are there, but now I get why they are horrible. I think this is far beyond the point where I should already have ended.